Hello and welcome to the Guitar Collection. Today is another first for me. This guitar is made by José Oribe, and this is his Grand Suprema model from the year 2007. Now, I have to say this particular José Oribe guitar, who's based in California by the way, has a very special story because this guitar and a number of others were actually built as gifts for a friend of his who was doing work on his home. And these guitars were just basically put in storage and held by the contractor until this builder retired to sort of let out into the world and sell as investments. And what a cool time capsule this guitar is. Now, time capsule, it's not like it's that old. It was made in 2007. But when you look at this guitar, it is in flawless condition. This Western Red Cedar top has this beautiful glow to it. You'll see it's been protected by these very thin tap plates here on the treble and bass side, as well as below the bridge. And it is quite a lightweight guitar, but you know, I have to say, I haven't shown you anything until I show you the most beautiful set of cocobolo that I've ever seen on an instrument. And you know, it's so striking. Your eyes catch it immediately. You'll immediately notice these stripes of sapwood, both on the left and right side and along the center. And then this curved cocobolo that just almost makes an S with the grain towards the center as well. And then this darker grained cocobolo on the outer areas here. And it is just incredibly striking. Perfect condition. And by the way, this guitar is a traditional 7-fan bracing design, and the sound is so nice on this. I mean, what an awesome Spanish sound it has. Now, this Western Red Cedar has quite a nice bright sound while still giving you a growl on the bass that I really like. It's really colorful too. Actually, I have to say this guitar still is very new. So if you've always thought about owning one of these José Oribe guitars, which were extremely popular for a long time, they still are today. This is such a cool example of one because not only does it have some age to it, but it hasn't been played. So it's in brand new condition, and this will open up under your fingertips. Now, looking up towards the headstock here, you've got a really distinct, cool design here with many arches, 7 arches, maybe to represent the number of fan bracings? Don't know. The tuners are fairly basic. I wouldn't say they match in quality to the rest of the guitar, but that is something you can upgrade if you would like to. There's nothing wrong with them. They work fine. They stay in tune, but they're no Scheller, Rogers, Barnett. They're not in this category. Now, what I really like about the headstock is there's a lot of detail here. In fact, where the slots are cut here, it's rounded, and then up at the tip here, it's rounded as well. It gives this really nice touch, and I believe you see the same cocobolo here inlaid on the head of the guitar. Now, we have to get to the sound of this thing. This is what matters the most, along with the playability, which by the way is excellent. The neck is thin, it is C-shaped. It's not too thin, it's not feeling like an Ibanez neck for those of you that know the electric guitar world. But it is C-shaped and extremely comfortable for me to play. The action is nice and low, probably about 4 millimeters and 3 millimeters on the first string there. But about the sound, like I said, it's got this real Spanish character to it, and I think it's getting the best of both worlds as far as the cedar versus spruce thing. You know, some cedar guitars tend to be really dark sounding. This one has such a refreshing brightness to it. Listen to this. That's if I want it to be bright sounding, or I can make it sound really quite dark. And there's this fullness to the sound that I really like. Hope we don't mind to me just exploring some of the strings here. It's so nice. These are nylon strings on this guitar. You all know that I've been watching this channel for a little while that I typically prefer at least a carbon G and B, but this is a nylon second string. That's getting plenty of sustain. It's coming up the volume so fast. The note explodes here on the second string. And it's incredibly even between strings. This is something you might look for, is the third string not to sound incredibly different from the second, and then so on with the second and the first. But listen if I play a little scale here. Sounds very even. And then we can get to the basses. It's a guitar that really likes to be pushed, I have to say. When you push it, it's just begging for that. It's really nice. And these higher frets on the bass string sound so nice as well. Just so round. Really fun to explore. So I hope you're hearing some of the really nice details in the sound here that I'm hearing. You really feel the guitar from behind. It's not a particularly heavy guitar, and you just feel like everything that you're asking of the guitar you get. I especially feel that way in terms of color on this guitar. I mean, wherever you put your hand gives you a totally dramatically different sound. Wow, and that E here. I feel it vibrating my chest and also right here on the guitar. Some of you might know what I mean. Some guitars vibrate so much right here, it's impressive. Here's a nice neutral sound. And here's a really bright sound. Really nice. Well, I could play on this all day, and I'm going to play some more musical examples here for you on this José Oribe Grand Suprema from the year 2007. One thing that I did forget to mention is that this is a 656 scale guitar, which is 6 millimeters longer than the typical scale length. So it's not even something I really remember to mention because you don't really feel the difference on this guitar. And you know what? When it gets to being 10 millimeters of difference, you usually can feel it, but so many other factors matter more. What I say is if it's more than 650 scale, the neck better be comfortable. But if the neck and the action and the fretwork is really, really good, and these are nice tall frets, then I find that guitars are very comfortable for me anywhere in that range. So anyhow, I want to mention that I will play some more musical examples for you here on this guitar, but I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check out this guitar at guitarcollection.com. The link to this instrument and the listing will be in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I have so many new guitars coming in, so definitely keep a close eye out for the channel, staying subscribed, and make sure to put in your email on the website as well so that I can notify you when I get to it of new instruments that come in. Without further ado, I will play some more musical examples for you on this José Oribe Grand Suprema 656 from the year 2007. Thanks so much for watching.